I've got something really fun I want to talk about today. I've been feeling very called to help other women discover more about themselves. So I'm creating this workshop around self-discovery, personality types, and why we're here and why we do the things we do. So the D word I want to talk about today is discover. I feel very called to help other women discover more about themselves, become more self-aware, learn why their soul is here, inhabited in this human body right now. So I want to help people with discovery. And when you do the discovery work, it is a lot about digging into yourself and your shit. I started doing this work back in 2016, 2017. I was sick and tired of my own shit. Didn't love my job. I wasn't happy with the decisions I was making, and everything came back to me. I had to fix something about me. So I had to start doing the discovery work to learn more about myself and why I was behaving the way I was and why I had the thoughts that I had and why I kept repeating these same patterns over and over and over again. Trying out a job, not liking it. Tried a new city, not working out. Just all these patterns kept repeating in my life. And so I had to do some discovery work and figure out why. I was talking very negative to people around me. They heard my stories and they're like, Nicole, you have to start thinking differently. And I was like, well, what's wrong with my thinking? There's nothing wrong with me. I do everything right. Because that's what ego says, right? So they suggested this program called Landmark. So I did Landmark in 2017 and I just fell in love with the work. I did the whole curriculumpreneur. I want to work for myself, but I've been so scared that I won't take steps to make this happen. And I had my real estate license. I decided that I was never moving again and I was going to help everybody move to Arizona. But I had a really hard time transitioning from the hospitality business to my real estate business. So I started doing more work, more discovery work. I finally started working on my vision. Like I didn't really have a vision. I was just trying to get by. I was trying to find a job that I loved. I was trying to date. I was trying to do all these things. But I wasn't anywhere close to where I really wanted to be. So the discovery work led me to learning about my patterns and my behaviors and become more self-aware so I could make better choices and decisions moving forward. Because I used to hate to make decisions. If I didn't make a decision, then I couldn't screw it up. But not making a decision is a choice too. So choose. You have to choose something. Just pick a direction and go. But I also learned that by choosing, life can take a different direction. So I started making more choices and life started to shift ever so slowly but surely. And I can tell you, all of that work has led up to this day today. I started digging into everything I could get my hands on. I was reading a ton of books, which I still do, because I started to want to expand my mind. I wanted to learn more about myself and become a better person. What I did was get my soul reading. I had met Galiana in Networking Phoenix. She had this big networking group and she was amazing. She did soul readings and mind blown. It had my karmic lessons, spiritual lessons, and things, my true soul purpose and what I came here to do in this lifetime. And when I looked at this reading, I saw the patterns in my life and I was like, oh my gosh, these are the lessons I've been trying to learn. And this is all meant to be. The tough relationships, the challenging times, like all of the things. It was something my soul called in as lessons to learn in this lifetime. And that just changed everything for me. But then there's more. So we all picked this certain way to come into this world. We picked our parents before we came into this lifetime, I believe. You can have your own beliefs, but I'm just telling you what I believe. But when I took all this information, my birth date, my birth name, my time of birth, my place of birth, and started plugging them into all these different modalities and tools that I found, I started learning so much more about myself. That's what I'm talking about. Self-discovery. I became way more self-aware and way better at making decisions and choices for things that I truly wanted to do in this lifetime. Self-discovery has totally changed my life, and now I'm very passionate about starting that growth for other women. So I talk about, hey, my human design set, and they're like, what's a human design? I'm not the subject matter expert, but I've had mine done, and I can tell you I'm a manifester, and only 6% of the population are manifestors. And so that means I'm really great with ideas, but I'm not good at following through on them. So if you know me, you know that's true. But I started learning about the Enneagram and the numerology, and like I said, my soul reading, and did landmark, and like all these self-discovery processes that now I can take all this wisdom and really create something really cool in life. So if you're ready for another big D, self-discovery, it's all about the D. It is. It's all about the D, no matter what. Self-discovery. Discover more about who you are and why you're here, and it will make your life so much different, and you will be in for the biggest transformation of your life.